Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. And here's the handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Look, I realize on any play call that's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Dogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And then first down, they go right back to him. Breaks. He's got some room. Can he get there? Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
They'll try to run this one in. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Come out in a playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running. But as Miami Hurricane back, he's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to throw. It's Williams. Looking right. This one caught. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Send the back in motion. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. This one will be fair caught. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass here. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to throw it deep. Trying to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it to the left. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking for his back. Pulls it in. It's White. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Not much on that play, brought down short. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Ball handed off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort when the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, yeah, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Williams. Makes a quick catch. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Canes. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. And that's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second and inches.
And the same runner's got it again. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
First down here for this offense. He's past the marker and still going. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Running out of time in the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. He breaks into the clear. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pressure is coming. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Looks like they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. And he is wide open for a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
It's caught downfield. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Boy, this quarterback throws a beautiful ball. Another big game for this offense and a chance to get points on the board before we get to halftime.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So it's first down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play. A touchback would have been a better idea. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. Spot the ball at the 40. No press coverage. The DB backing up now. Dropping back. It's Williams. Quick throw testing the middle. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space.